Welcome Shimstars. Welcome to the mathematics class. Today we will start a new lesson, lesson 13, circles. Students, we have already revised about the parts of the circle in the previous class. But today we will learn some new terms of circles like segment of a circle, sector of a circle, concentric circle, tangent and secant. But first let us revise what we have learned in the previous class. A circle is a collection of all those points in a plane whose distance from a fixed point remains constant. The fixed point is called the center of a circle, and constant distance from the center to any point on the boundary of a circle is called the radius of a circle. We can draw infinite number of radii of a circle. The length of all the radii of a circle are equal. Now, this is the radius. Now, come to the next point, that is chord of a circle. A line segment whose end points lie on the circle is called the chord of a circle. We can draw infinite number of chords in the circle. When this chord passes through the center of a circle, then it becomes the diameter of a circle. Diameter is the longest chord of the circle, and also diameter is equal to 2 into radius, that is twice the radius. Next part, any part of a circle is called the arc of a circle. The diameter of a circle divides the circle into two equal parts. Each part is called a semicircle. In other words, half of the circle is called a semicircle. Now, circumference. Circumference, the perimeter of a circle is called the circumference of a circle. Now students, let us learn some new terms. Segment of a circle. Here you can see this is the chord AB. If chord AB divides the circular region into two parts, then each part is called the segment of a circle. See, this is the chord and this chord is dividing the circle into two parts. So this part is also called segment and this part is also called the segment. Here this is known as the minor segment. The color portion, you can see this region is small, it is minor region, so this is known as minor segment, and the other one is known as the major segment. Now come to sector. You can see this portion, this one, the lining portion, this is known as sector. Here the area bounded by an arc, you can see this is the arc, and now the area bounded by an arc and the two radii joining the endpoints of this arc with the center of a circle. This is the arc and these are the two radius. Now these radius and these are joining with the endpoints of this arc. So the area covered by this portion is known as the sector. This is also sector and this one is also sector. The lining portion is minor, it is small, so it is known as minor segment, and this colored portion blue, it is big, it is major portion, so this is known as major sector. And you can call it as like minor segment OADB. This you can call it as OADB. And the major segment you can call it as OACB. Okay. Now let us come to one more new term, that is concentric circle. See, concentric, center means co-center means having the same center. Circles means circles having the same center. Here two or more circles with the same center are called concentric circle. Here you can see these are the four circles and all these circles are having the same center row, but the radius is different. All the four circles are having the different radius, so they are known as concentric circle. Now the next new term is tangent. Here tangent is a straight line which touches the circle only at one point is known as the tangent. Here you can see this is a circle. Here this line, here line M and this line L is just touching the circle at one point. So this is known as tangent. Now the next term is secant of a circle. See, secant of a circle. A line passes through the circle and intersecting the circle at two distinct points is called the secant. Here you can see this is a circle and this line is touching the circle at 2 points. If this line is touching the circle at 1 point, then it is called tangent. If it is touching at 2 points, then it is called secant. Now let us start exercise 13.1. The diameter of circle is 15 centimeter. Find its radius. See students, diameter is equal to 2 into radius. So radius is equal to diameter divided by 2. That is 15 divided by 2, which is 7.5 centimeters. Question number 2, you will do it yourself. Question number 3, the radius of a circle is 5.8. Find its diameter. Diameter is equal to 2 into radius, that is 2 into 5.8, that is 11.6 centimeters. Now come to question number 4. Here this is the figure. You have to identify the major arc and the minor arc. See students, this one is the minor arc and this one is the major arc. So major arc is arc PBQ and minor arc is arc PAQ. Now question number 5, find the circumferences of the circle given that its radius is 8.4 centimeter. Circumference means outer boundary. So circumference of circle is equal to, circumference of any circle is equal to 2 pi r. Here the value of pi is 22 upon 7. There are two values of pi, one is 22 upon 7 and one is 3.14. So you can take it either of the two. So here radius is given 8.4. So circumference is equal to 2 into 22 upon 7 into 8.4. Here I have cancelled the 7 with 8.4, or you can divide 8.4 by 7, which is 1.2, and then I will solve this. 2 into 22, that is 44 into 1.2, that is 52.8 centimeter. So circumference here is 52.8 centimeter. Now part 2. In part 2, diameter is given 56 centimeter. So circumference, the formula for circumference is 2 pi r, and you know 2r is d. 2r is means diameter. So in place of 2r you can write d also. So you get two formulas for circumference also. One formula is 2 pi r and another is pi into d. So here again I will take the value of pi as 22 upon 7. This is the value of pi, and here d is 56. Now you will solve this. Here I am solving this, and here answer is 176 centimeters. So here circumference of circle is 176 centimeters. Now come to the sixth question. Sixth question is, what is the radius of a circle having circumference 132 centimeters? Here circumference is given 132 centimeters. Formula for circumference is 2 pi r. So I will write it as 132 is equal to 2 pi r, that is 2 into 22 upon 7 into r. Now I will shift one by one all the numbers here, and just I will keep I'll keep this r here, radius, which I have to find out. Rest all the terms I will shift one by one. First of all I will shift this 2 here. Here the 2 is having the multiply sign, so it will come to the divide sign. So it will become like this. Now I will cancel this, which is 61. Now here 61. Now I will bring this 22 by 7 here. When this 22 by 7 will come here, this 7 will become the numerator and this 22 will become the denominator. That is the number which is having the divide sign will become the multiply sign, and which is in the multiply will become the divide. Now here this is r. Now I will solve this. Now I will cancel this. Here it is 3, 22 3s are 66, 7 3s are 21. So here radius is equal to 21 centimeters. Now students, you will complete exercise 13.1. Question number 7, 8 and 9 you will do yourself, and you will complete exercise 13.1. That's all for today, Shem Stars. Thank you. You can drop your queries on the Google Classroom.